The Beach Hotel. The weightlifting is underway, an event that many football players are very familiar with. The rules here are simple: one attempt allowed at each weight, and with the bar now at 270 pounds, all 7 of our superstars are still alive in this event. They've all succeeded at their lifts and lower weights. Again, the bar is set at 270 pounds, and Joe Cribbs is up. We talked about Billy Sims having great upper body strength. All running backs seem to now, Howard.
They have to break the tackles, especially against the big defenders.
There is Vanessa Cribbs.
1, 2, 3.
Protective belt worn by all the weightlifters. Not a lot of form, but good upper body strength, as we mentioned. Good, strong arms. Vanessa looks on. Now we'll see Billy Sims stepping up, and we've watched him before, Howard. He is really strong.
I can't believe this man's strength through the shoulders. You give a fighter that kind of shoulder strength.
Okay, he extends the arms fully. That signifies to the officials that the lift is good. And Billy Sims is successful at 270 pounds.
Did very well in corralling Brenda, his wife, whom you just saw.
Kellen Winslow at 270 pounds. The big tight end for the San Diego Chargers. Katrina looking on. Unexpected holiday for some of the NFL's finest. Winslow again, not much form, Howard, but again, tremendous arm strength.
You'll notice he didn't balance his feet there. He can psych out. He can pull.
And now we'll take a look at our overall leader after 2 events. Russ Francis will be up. Russ Francis nursing a bit of a sore back. He was a little apprehensive about entering this competition. And Russ Francis blocks it out at 270 pounds. He struggled, however.
His body is just frightening. It really is.
Speaking of frightening bodies, particularly if you have to block this man, Mark Gastineau steps up to 270 pounds. He holds the superstar's record in this event at 327.5 pounds, and he is also tough to deal with. He's real competitive, psychs out all the other weightlifters. He knows how far he can go with it.
The great Jackie Slater of the Rams will tell you about a day spent with Gastineau.
How about this man, Howard? We know he's strong.
He is so devastating as a pass rusher. Maybe the best I've seen in contemporary football. Good lift, as you can see by Lawrence Taylor. Slater spent the day either chasing Gastineau or on his back. He was thoroughly demolished by him. This guy could demolish anybody.
Hey, he's been a surprise already. Bob Baumhower up. Picked up points in the swimming competition. Bob Baumhower can bench press about 400 pounds. We don't know how he'll perform in this competition. Again, 270 pounds, Miami's Bob Baumhower. Baumhower again, all arms, but he's successful at 270 pounds. They'll move the bar to 280. Meanwhile, Howard Cosell will have a word with Buffalo's Joe Cribbs, controversial even before the strike.
Joe, assuming settlement of the strike, where do you stand with the Bills?
Well, as of right now, we still don't have anything worked out. But it is conceivable that once the new collective bargaining agreement is instated, then they can work something out with me. They have indicated they would like to work something out with me.
Personal meeting with owner Ralph Wilson?
Well, it didn't come out of the personal meeting, but through some channels, they sent us some letters saying that if and when they could negotiate, they would.
Is this satisfactory to you?
Well, personally, I felt that they could have gotten something worked out if they really wanted to before the old contract ran out. But right now, everything's up in the air, and I just got to wait and hope that I will be able to negotiate.
Did they take any position or seek to take any position on your participation in this superstar competition?
No, they didn't.
Did they even think about you? What kind of attitude is that?
Well, they had no feelings whatsoever as to my participating in this superstar meet.
Did they know you were going to?
I really think they didn't know I was going to be in it, to tell you the truth. And when they found out, I was probably already down here in Florida.
Well, Joe, they know now. The Goodyear Blimp Enterprise with Captain Werner Hamp at the helm, looking down on Key Biscayne. And the weight has been raised up to 280 pounds, and that will bring up Joe Cribbs. Might be a little much for Joe Cribbs, watching his first lift, strictly all arms. It just is amazing, the size of these men and the weight that they can lift. So don't count him out. No. Joe Cribbs sets it down as his wife looks on. He is unsuccessful at 280 pounds, out of the competition. Joe Cribbs. Howard's with him right now.
Little guy with the big upper body, you gave it a heck of a go. Took 280 to down with.
Well, you know, I try to use technique and get up under the bar. That last one, I feel like I could have got it, but I just didn't get down low enough and get up under it. It's a lot of weight, though.
Get back in the game, huh?
Okay.
Joe Cribbs, Mr. Versatility, out of the competition of the weightlifting, and now Billy Sims at 280 pounds. We've seen him do this before. Locks that chain between the teeth. That is all arms, Howard.
Utterly fascinating the way he does it. Looks like an Olympic weightlifter.
Yet none of the classic form, just upper body strength. Kellen Winslow, the massive tight end. He with the great agility and speed. Could play that wide receiver if he had to, Howard.
88 catches last year. Simply magnificent.
And as you mentioned earlier, what a performance in that playoff game against Miami. 280 pounds, Kellen Winslow. And Winslow again lacking the form and not enough strength in the arms. He is out of the competition at 280 pounds. Let's take a quick look again at Kellen Winslow. Again, no movement of the feet. Did not get under the bar at all. Just tried to take it with the arms. Obviously not familiar with this weightlifting technique. Here's Howard with Kellen.
Sorry to see you fall out, old world. Francis may be next, so you'll be in good.
I hope so. It makes me look good if he falls out.
What happened? I thought you were practicing your weightlifting. What happened to those techniques?
On the 280, I just lost my form, Howard. It wasn't, I had no spring to it. My elbows were out, set up under me, and at first I thought it was a psych, trying to psych the other guys out by struggling with a lighter weight, but I just didn't get my feet up under me.
Don't feel at all embarrassed that little Billy Sims is still in there?
No, Billy is a weightlifter. He's been training with Olympic weightlifters and stuff, so I'm not embarrassed by that at all.
Good luck to you. Get back in the game, will you, big guy?
I'm trying to score.
Well, if Kellen Winslow is the all-universe tight end, this is Howard's all-world tight end, Russ Francis. Francis looking over 280 pounds. Very intense.
Personal competition between him and Kellen, you realize.
Oh, indeed. Francis using the legs. He's under the bar. He's successful at 280 pounds. So Russ Francis completes the lift at 280. Appreciates the audience approval. And it will bring up Mark Gastineau, the record holder in this competition for the Superstars.
He attacks the bar like a quarterback.
And Gastineau, who can display great form in weightlifting, uses his upper body and his arms to be successful at 280 pounds, staying in the competition.
Our next lifter,
Lawrence Taylor. Rookie all-everything a year ago with the Giants, and he really turned around that defensive unit for the Giants.
Linda Taylor, Lawrence's wife.
Sets up properly, does not use the legs, but nevertheless has the strength in the arms to be successful at 280 pounds. Lawrence Taylor stays in the competition. Here's Bob Baumhower. Baumhower eyeballing the bar.
Really admire this young man.
In so many ways, he is so consistent, always there.
Helps if you have A.J. Dewey, too, with you.
And a coach named Don Shula. Baumhower locks it out at 280 pounds, staying in the competition. More weightlifting coming up.